Alright guys, we are back for another Dokkan battle video. So we got something pretty promising here. So, well, I mean, this is really back to back. The last two Battlefield characters Dokkan has released have been very impressive characters here. So we of course are talking, I'm not talking about Analaza, by the way, who is a stinker. I'm talking about LR Garlic Jr. And then of course the Int LR Legion of Shadow Dragon, who got their EZA along with Dokkan Fest LR Omega Shenron. It was huge, right? So Garlic Jr. here. I think that this guy's gonna be pretty good. Now, I was able to obtain 2 copies of LR Garlic Jr. I had enough currency for 2 copies. We're just gonna do a 55% showcase though, because it's kind of like, I mean, that's just what I do. I do 55% and rainbows. So I did make a poll on Twitter. Oh, I guess I should pull this up. But I asked people, you know, would you want me to do, because this, I'm not gonna be able to Rainbow Garlic Jr. for many months, probably 6, 7, maybe 8 months like that, until we're gonna be able to actually Rainbow Garlic Jr. So I did a poll and I said, should I put equips on him, get him link level 10, or do the typical 55% type video that we do, which is just my first time using him. As we can see, link level 10 plus equips did win. Now, I mean, we only are 55%, so it really only is just with equips that I could kind of do anything. So I gave him a bit of a, like, pseudo-balanced build here. Kinda. I mean, there's not really too much we could change this with. I mean, I guess I could take a little bit of his dodge off and get him, like, an extra 2 crit, but I don't, like, it's not, I don't know. I think that this will be fine. Like, it's, you know, this is what it's like without any dupes. Yeah, but I don't have enough currency to rainbow him. I mean, it is because I assume I have Analaza rainbowed, and most players that have Garlic Jr. rainbowed do not have Analaza rainbowed. Now, you might ask, was it worth it rainbowing Analaza? Fuck no. Analaza's terrible, but, you know, I don't have a crystal ball. Battlefield is a little annoying in that, by the way, I've never been able to catch up on Battlefield characters, right? Like, if we just head over there quickly, and then we're going to jump into the 55% video here for Garlic Jr. If we look, there is, so right now there's 5 characters in here I don't have maxed out. Garlic Jr., of course, we need another 3 copies. And then I also don't have these 4 TURs maxed out. I've never been able to rainbow these 4. Never. I mean, I could. Each, you know, year that passes, like, their cost feels lower and lower as Battlefield begins to give more and more currency. But, I mean, it's just, I don't know. I wish they would just allow us to get all these characters done, but, I mean, it is what it is. So, alright, let's, oh, by the way, a huge W decision, by the way, by Dokkan, to just allow players to get all of the Battlefield LRs right away, all 5 copies immediately being available, is awesome for players who have the currency. So that's a huge W decision, because one problem is this applies to World Tournament LRs and Battlefield LRs, where, like, they will be designed, they design the free-to-play characters around using them rainbowed. And then a lot of times, you know, some of these free-to-play LRs for a couple of years now, like, they're pretty solid. Like, you know, if you, day 1, you have them rainbowed, they're very helpful, actually. Which Garlic Jr. is. He's very good, I think. But the problem is it would take months and months and months to be able to rainbow them, right? So it's awesome that Garlic Jr. is not going to be like this. So, alright guys, Garlic Jr. is pretty simple. You know, he's a free-to-play character, so I do not mind restrictions on free-to-play characters. In exchange for them being good, totally fine with me. We need to run him on either a Movie Boss team or on Demonic Power. Well, Demonic Power is quite good. All right, Garlic Jr., the god. The god is here. All right, so I do think, again, Garlic Jr. is gonna be looking pretty good. Damn, my goat. I used to call Garlic Jr. the Dark Lord, but really, I gotta fix up this layout, huh? I got this layout from when Kid Gohan came out, but I mean, we gotta update. I mean, the LR Garlic Jr. art we gotta get up on there, huh? The Dark Lord, this is what I used to call Garlic Jr., but now I've reserved that for Fat Boo. So, I mean, if there is one I guess, slight issue with Garlic Jr. kind of in this meta right now. I mean, he's still going to be very good, but... Okay, so he shows up. I want to talk about his intro in 2 seconds. But remember, his revive, he does have the start of turn kind of like BS. His is set up, when you see 4th turn from character's entry turn, that's like what 9th Anniversary Gogeta has. So if we float Garlic Jr. 1 time, he'll be able to use his revive, right? It's really not the end of the world, though, because, like, so say we start out just a typical run, right? Garlic Jr. shows up and triggers his intro, which is giving the team support for 3 turns. And then you float him off and he comes back and he could revive. He has a team protector mechanic. And the thing about Garlic Jr. compared to, say, like, you know, LR Vegeta and Trunks, Premium EZA from last year, you know, that character, like, sucked balls, right? Like, it wasn't a team protector mechanic because this Vegeta was literally a fish and would die. So it's like you'd use up the revive because this guy is just ass, right? And then you'd swap over the Goku. I think in a lot of situations, Garlic Jr. should be quite effective. So, it is just a team protector mechanic. It's not, like, I don't think, like, you know, against some of these big boss supers, he'll be killed, sure. But I don't think that he's some fish or anything like that. I kind of want to test out Garlic Jr.'s capabilities. We do have Glorio support up. We have Kid Gohan support up. We have Daima Goku support from last turn. We could have Goma support right here. I just want to see this. I mean, you know, Garlic Jr. is probably going to get killed, but again, like, let's just see what he could do against this Gogeta right here. This is a very good turn for Garlic Jr. Remember, Garlic Jr. is one of these characters, these Big Bad Bosses characters. His link set is crazy. It's like, you see, he's got 5 out of 7 with Goma, by the way, Father Goma. His link set is Demonic Ways. By the way, Kid Gohan has Demonic Ways. Demonic Ways, More Than Meets the Eye, Metamorphosis, Big Bad Bosses, Thirst for Conquest, Fear and Faith, and Legendary Power is the links that he's rocking. And again, Goma, 5 out of 7. Pretty huge. Because, I mean, they've got, it's this. It's Big Bad Bosses, Thirst for Conquest, Metamorphosis is a great trio of links to have, which a lot of coolers have, a lot of Janembas have, Goma's got, right? So it's really good. Like that, I think that's kind of a thing. Did I talk about how good Goma's link set is? That might be a thing that I kind of like didn't talk about enough. Is they did give Goma a real good link set too. I mean, Goma doesn't have a lot of weaknesses. He's just a ridiculous character. Well, he did get hit twice. Well, that might be 3 times already, actually. All right, so Goma's gonna do this. We're gonna be able to get some of his support from his 12 key super attack right here for Garlic Jr. as well. So this will give Garlic Jr. more defense. Let's see if we could take this super from Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Remember, this is a 55% Garlic Jr., right? So, like, we don't want to get, like, super twisted. Like, oh my god, damn, 39 is 55%, dude. Now, we are juiced up with a lot of support, but that's just what this team is, right? All right, let's see. Okay. I am not sure what this is going to look like. We do die right there. Okay, but if we were rainbowed, we would not have died, right? That's only a death because we weren't rainbowed right there. And then, I mean, we could just hop back in. You know, we come back with Garlic Jr. on turn 1, and then we could see him revive on turn 4. And then remember, like, so if we would specifically get Garlic Jr. to show up on turn 1, then he's supporting turn 1, 2, and 3 while he's not even on the field. Comes back on turn 4, and he's got a revive. And again, he would have lived that if we were rainbowed. So, like, you could see how this guy kicks fucking ass as a free-to-play LR. You know, I mean, because it's not like, oh, if he was rainbowed, and then it's like fast forward 8 months where you could rainbow him. You can rainbow him right now. So, I mean, that, like, tanking turn 3 Gogeta, free-to-play LR, I'll take that. I know we had a lot of support up, but guess what? That's the Demonic Power team. Alright, guys, we're not going to have our links up and a lot of support, but Gogeta is significantly weaker on turn 1. I really would like to do this if we can. Alright, let's see what happens with Big Daddy Garlic Jr. right here. Remember, Daima Goku is going to give Garlic Jr. some support. I am just looking for Garlic Jr. to survive. Damn, Goma's in slot 7. That does kind of suck. So this is going to be Garlic Jr. with no links active or anything like that. Remember, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta is supering in slot 2, and he's supering in slot 3 right here. If we can get away with Garlic Jr. being floated right here, this will put us in a really good position to win. The only thing that does suck is, again, he's not going to be next to Goma this entire run. Maybe I should have just reset for, you know, like if Goma was only on the second turn, damn. Like, we could add turn 4 Garlic Jr. and Goma together. That would have been really good. But, I mean, this is... Yeah, I think they did do a good job with Garlic Jr. You know, just like a nice buff to the Demonic Power team. I mean, the one thing you could say is when Dokkan does one of these massive power creeps, which they did with GDC, you know, they usually do come correct with non-stop characters afterwards. This year truly is exactly like 2022, man. It is. Like, the structure of the year, character kits, like, we've seen this all before, and it's 2022. It's the same exact year, pretty much. Where, you know, it's just, the only difference is, I'm not really too sure why they started to make characters good halfway through 2022. I don't know. But, yeah, I guess it's like, all right, we've let your teeth get kicked in enough by Red Zone. Now we could give you guys a chance once they release, like, Golden Frieza and Vegeta and Trunks and stuff, right? Whereas this year, it's like, we get the crazy GDC, and then they're like, all right, we're going to start making characters killers for the short fights. But remember, the problem for this year is that so many of the first 6 months of characters are designed for, like, these 10-turn fights. And, I mean, obviously, it's like, now we want you to be good turn 1. Like, of course they're all going to suck. All right, so there's Garlic Jr. Super. He does get buffs for 6 turns with that. All right, can we eat this? So, Gogeta's much weaker, but, you know, again, we don't have as much support. We don't have big bad bosses and stuff up. 800. I think we just barely died. Damn. All right, maybe we'll go to... Maybe I should go to a different fight then. I mean... I guess the structure of this fight potentially could... I don't know, because if we go into the Goku Black and Zamasu fight... Well, I mean, but, okay. Yet again, Garlic Jr. would not have died there if he wasn't 55%. So it's like, I mean, I'm just looking at this and I'm seeing... We have 2 Garlic Jr. deaths right now, and it would be 0 Garlic Jr. deaths if he was more than 55%. Alright, guys, coming back in. I just went to a different fight just so we could kind of, like, see this setup. Yeah, perfectly cool, too. Okay, so Goma is going to be over there in the next turn. Now, this fight is good because I actually do not want to blow these bosses away in, like, 2 seconds. Oh, completely slaughter them. I actually do kind of want to chillax a little bit here. I want the fight to go long until turn 6. So I'm going to intentionally miss a super attack right here. Father Garlic Jr., though, we can go ahead and give him this. Although, actually, if Daima Goku isn't at 12 key, he's not going to... I mean, I guess the additional is going to trigger his support, right? Like, his support... I mean, Garlic Jr. is a damage reduction character, and, I mean, Blue Goku is not going to kill him in slot 3, right? So far, I mean, I've liked what we've seen with Garlic Jr. I probably should go over his damage reduction mechanics, speaking of, but or whatever. I've liked what we've seen of Garlic Jr. so far, right? Just because I can just extrapolate him to when he's rainbowed, and I feel like he's able to eat some of these big-time supers and then put us in a good position. Wait a minute. While I was blabbering, Gohan dodged the super, didn't he? God damn it. All right, well, we're not hitting turn 6 then. Motherfucker, he dodged the super, dude. He was supposed to get stunned by Blue Vegeta. God damn it. That sucks. Yeah, we're definitely not hitting turn 6 now. No way. Alright, with this, we should trigger the support for Garlic Jr. We'll see what Garlic Jr. does, and then we'll get to next turn. Alright, I'm trying to think, damn, yeah, because Goma's probably just gonna dodge Blue Vegeta's super and slaughter them. I guess if we, like, we're not, I'm not gonna use, like, Daimagoku's actives and stuff, we should be good. Alright, here's Garlic Jr. right here, let's see. 100k, pretty good. I mean, Blue Goku can be scary. Now, okay, I've kind of, you know, moved through part of this showcase fast, but keep in mind, we are on this turn, right, getting support from Garlic Jr. All the characters on this rotation, Garlic Jr.'s intro are active for, right? So we're all getting this 60% attack and defense right there, which is really good, right? Like, I am very high on multiple turn support. That's just a great way to, you know, help be competent against some of these really disgusting bosses, right? What do I want to do here? Damn, you know, it's like Kid Gohan on rotation would be really good. I probably am gonna just try and sack Garlic Jr. off on turn 4, right? Just maybe like put him in slot 1 or something. We'll see. All right, I want to hold back on Ki as much as I can. Let's just hit this. Let's hit this. I would like to see Garlic Jr., you know, kind of like with his, you know, strong, like, turn, right? Like, because once Garlic Jr. revives, or I guess another character, we could put Int Fat Boo on the team. I guess once we get Garlic Jr.'s revive animation, I could just have, like, Int Fat Boo die. Oh, that's good. That's really, no, that's great. That's great. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Because, again, what I want to see is Garlic Jr. on turn 6, really. Like, you know, we, turn 4, Garlic Jr.'s revive is up, we revive, and then what does Garlic Jr. look like on turn 6? Is what I'm looking to get right there. So, Goma getting hit by Blue Vegeta, that's actually very helpful. So now we're not going to, like, slaughter Goku and Vegeta quickly here. That's very good. Alright, so remember, Garlic Jr. is supporting this turn. I'll show this turn and next turn, since a huge part of the Garlic Jr. showcase is his intro. And that's why he can be so helpful, is because, remember, these GDC fights, I mean, besides, like, this run where I'm going to intentionally let Goku and Vegeta hang around, because I, you know, want to get to turn 6, you know, we are usually finishing these fights off rather quick. Yeah, we should be completely good. Oh, this is perfect. Yeah, wow, nice. This is breaking perfectly for us, chat, actually. Yeah, this is really good. All right, now we're going to have Glorio support up as well, which will be dope. That's good. All right, let's hit this again. Remember, at the moment, Garlic Jr.'s support is still up right now. Next turn, we'll have Int Gohan's active also. Okay, this time we get stunned, which is good. We do take a bit of damage there. We actually took damage there, really? That makes me a little concerned, then. Okay. Okay. Alright, guys. Coming back. I'm just gonna, in this run, we're just gonna come back on turn 4 and turn 6. Turn 6 we'll be able to, because that's what I'm looking to have here. Why don't I just put Garlic Jr.'s kit up on screen? Plus, I do also want to go over his key orb mechanic, his damage reduction mechanic, right? So, remember, once we get to turn 4, we float him off right away. He supports for 3 turns. Then he's going to show back up with his powerful revive, right? Once he revives, or another character revives, he gets big damage, an additional, and then very powerful support right here once, you know, he shows up again. So he just has such support covering the team. Very helpful, I think, for a free-to-play character. And then his damage reduction mechanic, right? It's just, you know, we could always get 2 AGL key spheres to give him damage reduction. And then one time only we can get all these other key orbs. Right now, in this meta, I don't think that this is really going to be too much of an issue, though. Right? Like, oh, only once could we get damage reduction with, like, int orbs or something like that. I don't foresee that being a problem with how short these fights are, right? I mean, Garlic Jr. is going to have 3 turns, maybe. Like, I don't think it'll be too much of an issue. So, right, like, we could get physical orbs right here, we get int orbs right here, or we get AGL orbs. I mean, we might as well just get the AGL orbs so we could preserve all of this damage reduction, right? Like, there's a lot of different ways we could do this. So, all right, let's let this turn play. I'll come back turn 4, and then come back on turn 6, right? We will be able to set it up to where we have Goma and Garlic Jr. side by side. Twin Dark Lord Demon King terrors. on turn 6. And we could see what Garlic Jr. looks like once he's got, you know, all those buffs up from his revive. We do need to obviously get the Garlic Jr. revive animation in the video. If I wanted to get another turn after that, I could just bring, like, Fat Boo, sack him instantly. Because remember, they did do right by Garlic Jr. in that they did not give him the Cell or Tech Super Saiyan Carnival Goku problem, which is that character specifically has to revive. Garlic Jr. is not like that, right? Like, we could have, theoretically, you know, like, Fat Boo die turn 1, Garlic Jr. shows up turn 2, and he's giving fucking 60%, or, no, he'd be giving 120% support, right? Like, it would be insane. So, I mean, that is a potential combo we have, right? So, imagine we go into one of these tough fights, Fat Boo dies turn 1, Garlic Jr. shows up turn 2, 120% support for the next 3 turns, and then on turn 3, we still have Fat Boo's Ghost Usher. Like, you know, Garlic Jr. is going to be able to help out, even not using his revive. I like him a lot. Alright, Angels, here we go. Alright, so we are on turn 4. Garlic Jr. was on turn 1. We float him off. Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. What do we got? Revive. I'm just going to throw Garlic Jr. out to the wolves. I'm just going to say, fuck it. Go. We're going to get killed instantly, but it's fine. It's all according to Keikaku. I'm going to do this, too. So, because remember, they share demonic ways. So, now, next turn, we're going to have Garlic Jr. in between Goma and Kid Gohan. He's going to look really good. Alright, let's hit this. And then we can hit this right here. Garlic Jr. will get killed instantly right here by Vegeta. I guess we could 2-dodge, technically. Remember, Garlic Jr.'s revive is really good, too. It's... Oh, okay. We got her right there. It's... any character could die. So, it's a very good revive. Alright, it's very short, but, I mean, you know, it does look good. We're fine, we're fine, we're fine. Okay, I am going to, just go ahead and slaughter Blue Vegeta. I'm done with Blue Vegeta. We can get him out of here. It's time for him to go. Time for Blue Vegeta to be gone now. Okay. Alright, so we just need to hope that Pansy... okay. I guess what we could do is we could put Pansy in slot 1, and she's only going to have to dodge 1 attack, because Gloria will get rid of 1 hit right there. So this is all we have to do right here, and then we just hope that, like, we hope Glorio does good, we hope Daimagoku does good. We're good, we're good, we're good, we're good, we're good, we're good. Now remember, Garlic Jr.'s support does not trigger till next turn, by the way. Because his revive support triggers on his next attacking turn. Alright, Pansy and Glorio, please. I'm crying, please. Pansy and Glorio, please, 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 please. Okay, 1 attack right here. It's a normal, good. Okay, Daimagoku will be okay no matter what, I'm pretty sure. And then the thing with Glorio, remember, the problem with Glorio is when he decides to just go normal, 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 and then he just shits his pants. The active skill, though, counts as a super. So, you know, now we're going to have at least 2 guaranteed supers with the active skill up. So that's good. Okay. I think Glorio... Oh, never mind. Wait, we didn't... Oh, we dodged it. Okay. I was going to say, we didn't counter it. Okay. Oh, so that means I'm pretty sure the attack break was a super attack. Glorio attack break the super. Oh, here we go. Give me 1 more, please. No, oh my god. Jesus. I fucking hate Glorio! I'll scream! I hate Glorio, dude. I hate him so much. How do people like that character? I don't know. That's all he does. We have 50 videos. That's all he does. Okay. Alright, so we have big time Garlic Jr. ready to go. We got all this shit up. We could have him in the middle slot, so he's got Demonic Ways active with Kid Gohan as well right there. Remember, Garlic Jr., when he does his 18-key super, by the way, we didn't really go over this. Well, I like to do it right here. He does get 30% attack and defense for 6 turns. And then he does give extreme class allies defense right there. This isn't really too meaningful, though, because I think a lot of times you're not really going to want to run him in slot 1, but yeah. And then, of course, he does have just his 30% defense right there. Okay. I guess we could just be smart right here. All right. There's no way. I mean, I'm just. It's just because this is a turn that we have to wait to get to turn 6 to see. So I would just really rather no bullshit happen right here. So I'm just gonna go into Goma's giant mode just so the blue Goku will clear his super attacks, because I just don't want any bullshit to happen. And then, I mean, Glorio's gonna get another, or Goma's gonna get another, like, kind of like stack. But I don't think Goma will kill Blue Goku. I just, all I care about right here is seeing Garlic Jr. in slot 2, and then we're good. I feel like we could end the video too, right? Like we did kind of go over everything. We went over Garlic Jr.'s very good intro. I guess I did talk over the fact that he does Rainbow Orb Change. I didn't really talk about that so much. This is his first super attack, right? Because remember, we gotta make sure, does Goku use both super attacks? Because if he doesn't, then we could still leave the giant form and he still could super. Oh, actually, he's still gonna have a super left over, huh? Okay. Yeah, he still has a super attack left over. It's fine. Okay. Goma has lost his damage reduction as well. Okay, sure. Here, let's just hit this right here. Let's hit this for Garlic Jr. And we do, of course, have Kid Gohan's support also up. All right, pretty good. Let's see. So let's see what Garlic Jr. looks like on this turn. Yeah, Goma, please, just... Yep, cool. I mean, it's Goma. It's Goma. He does his thing, right? All right, remember, so yeah, Goma, remember, Garlic Jr., his revive support is going on right now. Okay, we should be good, we should be good. Let's relax. Okay. No. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, cool. Yeah, the big, yeah, Garlic Jr. is helping quite a bit. He's a 61 free-to-play LR. Okay, cool. And we have an additional now. We get it right here. Super, there it is. Death Train, this is called. Bam! Bitch. Lovely. He's a beast. Chat, he's good. I like him. I do. I like him. Yeah, if you could rainbow this guy, I would be, I mean, I don't want to guarantee it or anything, but I would be surprised if the next Battlefield LR is this good. This Garlic Jr. to me seems really good, really easy to just run on the team. He does. I think this guy kicks ass. I think he's great. All right, see you later, Goku. I think he's really good. This LR Garlic Jr. I think Dokkan, they did a really good job with him. Let me just double check, but yeah, we have gone over. So we got the Daima Super Saiyan 4 Goku KO screen right there. We did go over everything, right? So we got this. We talked about that. We talked about this. We did go over Garlic Jr.'s orb mechanic. We did his revive. On that last turn, remember, he had all this up because he did actually revive. Went over super attacks, went over his great link set. Yeah, guys, there is LR Garlic Jr. 55%. I think that this guy is very, very good. All right, guys, so there was LR Garlic Jr., Super Garlic Jr. at 55%. This is Demon, who obtained Immortality, Super Garlic Jr. Leader skill is Movie Boss, category key 3 and 130% to stats. Passive skill is Inherited Ambitions. He activates his intro when there's another 2 Demonic Power or Movie Boss allies on the team when he shows up. He gets 100% defense, and then he gives Demonic Power, Movie Boss category allies 60% attack and defense for 3 turns. So he's going to show up and gives really nice support for the next 3 turns, right? Kind of like the one trade-off with Garlic Jr. is you kind of do want to be running just a full Demonic Power or full Movie Bosses team. I really don't mind, though, especially with like a free-to-play character like this, being good in exchange for kind of like a bit of a restriction like that. I think it's fine, right? And then he also permanently will change tech key spheres into rainbow key spheres, which will really help him out, right? Then he gets 5 key, 200% attack and defense at the start of turn, and gets an additional 2 key per rainbow key sphere obtained. If all allies in the turn are demonic power or movie boss category characters, he gets an extra 200% attack and 40% damage reduction. When attacking with 12 or more key, he gets 250% attack and defense. And then we get to his orb mechanic here. So if he gets 2 AGL key spheres or more, he gets 20% damage reduction. And then one time only, if he gets int key spheres, 20% damage reduction, STR key spheres, 20% damage reduction, or physical key spheres, 20% damage reduction, he gets that. Now, I would assume that this mechanic for him, we could kind of set up like a bit of a god turn, I guess, but so this should work, Garlic Jr., with these orbs, right? We could do it with Goma. I guess I probably had an opportunity to show it in that last turn we did. Ah, damn. Yeah, because, so, okay. We could put Garlic Jr. slot 1. Imagine the turn starts. Garlic Jr. slot 1. We get 2 AGL orbs. So that triggers. Then we use Goma's giant form. We leave the giant form. And then we could get some of these orbs as well. And we could bump them up to 80% damage reduction for that turn. It does work like that. Some characters' abilities, like, you can kind of, like, you know, get, like, you know, play around with some of the giant form stuff, right? And considering Goma's literally this guy's best friend, who's, you know, activate, like, who you want to run him with, that is a combo we could do in a specific situation to have, you know, late game Garlic Jr. having 80% damage reduction, which obviously is very good too, right? So we could do that. And it's, yeah, one time only, int STR physical key sphere, so he gets 20% damage reduction. Outside of giant form shenanigans, most of the time he's going to be rocking 60% damage reduction, which is at least something, right? So if Garlic Jr. or another character on turn dies, he'll revive. He's got a revive, but it's not just a character-specific revive, which is good. And that's starting from the 4th turn from character's entry turn, which means it's either Garlic Jr.'s 3rd rotation, or it's his 2nd turn if we float him right away, right? Is what that'll do. And recovering with 80% HP is good. And then if Garlic Jr. revives or another character revives, he gets permanent 250% attack, a permanent additional has a 50% chance to be a super, and then he gives demonic power and movie boss category allies 60% attack and defense and 30% crit for 3 turns once he shows up, like from the point he shows up after a revive has been activated. So that's really good, right? Like these multiple turn supports like this, just really nice. This is how you make a free-to-play character, man. Dude, free-to-play characters for a long time have been a major problem with Dokkan, and they really have been doing very good of making very, very helpful free-to-play characters. Like, when they dip into these multiple turn support abilities, that really gives you a reason to want to run them. It's nice. And a good revive, I like this guy. I think this guy's great. He's great. If you can rainbow him, definitely do it. Right? And he's on a good team, Demonic Power, with Goma and Daima Goku and these characters. It looks good. It looks good. He's good. It looks good. It's just good. It's just good, period. So we got that. 12 key multiplier, 150%. 24 key multiplier, of course, is 200%. Same for LRs like that. His super attacks here. His 12 key super attack is the Death Train. He gets 30% defense for 1 turn and does colossal damage to the enemy. His 18 key super attack, his ultra super attack, is the Death Impact. He gets 30% attack and defense for 6 turns, does mega colossal damage to the enemy, and then gives extreme class allies 20% defense for 1 turn. The extreme class allies defense for by 20% for 1 turn, it's going to be limited how we could use that. I guess if we do the Goma giant shenanigans, maybe, and like then we could put him in slot 1, and he'd have 80% damage reduction, right? Like maybe something like that. This is not the craziest. If they really wanted to make this even better, they could have made this 2 turns, right? Maybe we could also run Slug on the team. Slug is good, but like, you know, Slug can easily be killed, right? But yeah, I mean, this is it's at least something, right? There could be situations where we'd be able to take advantage of that. So there's that. His links are Demonic Ways, More Than Meets the Eye, Metamorphosis, Big Bad Bosses, Thirst for Conquest, Fear and Faith, and Legendary Power. So he, of course, does have a really nice trio of Metamorphosis, Big Bad Bosses, Thirst for Conquest. I could say nice, you know, foursome or something, because he does also have Legendary Power. So that would allow him to link up with a lot of, like, powerful villain-type characters. You know, Baby, Cooler, Janemba, Goku Black. There's a lot of... there's a lot of characters Garlic Jr. is going to be able to get big links with, which is really, really nice. And then finally, for our GOAT Garlic Jr., he's on a couple of category teams. I mean, we do want to run a specific, just like stable, either full movie boss team or full demonic power team. But again, for a free-to-play character, you know, Garlic Jr. is really good. I don't mind the restriction at all. I just don't. If they're going to do that, but make the character good, it's fine to me. It's totally fine. So, yeah, here's the movie bosses team. Still working through, you know, building up TURs and SSRs, by the way. A lot of free-to-play characters. Look at all the metal coolers I gotta grab. And then, of course, I'm gonna be excited now with every Dokkan Fest. Oh, who's the returning characters? I gotta get this Broly, gotta get that cooler, right? Stuff like that. Then Garlic Jr., of course, is also on the Transformation Boost category team. Transformation Boost is always in a position where it would be ready to kind of like explode as a good team, right? So that's good. Garlic Jr. is also on the Dragon Ball Seeker category team. This is how he gets the 220% from Daima Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Garlic Jr. is also on the Terrifying Conqueror category team, right there. Okay, sure. We also have Garlic Jr. on the Revenge team, which obviously is always a very, very, very weird category, right? Not a ton of characters there. Garlic Jr. is also on the Power of Wishes category team, since he, of course, did get his wish, and he is immortal, right? Wait. No, excuse me. No. This is Powerful Comeback. I'm sorry. This is the Powerful Comeback category team he's on, because, of course, he does have a revive. Every revive character is on Powerful Comeback, right? Then he's on Entrusted Will right here. Okay, sure, Entrusted Will mission, or category. He also is on this right here. This is Power of Wishes. This is the Power of Wishes category right here, since he did get that wish for immortality. And then finally down here, Garlic Jr. is a Demonic Power category character. Quite a few options we could look to run with Demonic Power. So, let me know what you guys think about 55% LR Garlic Jr. I like him. That's it. I like him. Pretty good.